really nice to meet you today.
Um,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
All right. So, Jackson, I believe we are going to talk about dynamic presentation. Is that right?
Yes, it's
That's
right.
right.
Yes,
Okay. Today is our first day, but you met with another teacher back then, right?
yes.
That's right. Okay. So, on every Friday at 9 p.m., we are going to have this dynamic presentation. Is that right?
Yes, it's right.
Wonderful. Are you ready to start?
Yes,
Let's
okay.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Jackson, if you might hear some baby voices in the background, I do apologize for that. My daughter is currently sick, so I'm giving her medicine, but I'm already finished, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead
So
and start.
your baby, how old are your baby? How old is your baby?
My baby is, well, not typically a baby, but she is still a baby for me. She's 6 years old.
Wow, okay.
Yes, she's 6. She's alright. Alright, so let's go on. So today we are going to talk about the first part of it. Number 1, letter A, opening and closing. Can you read this one for me?
People tend to remember openers more than any other
Ano ba?
part of presentation,
Avery, get me the
ex-
pillow.
except profit for the closing remarks.
Wonderful. Let's just practice one word. Will that be fine?
Perhaps,
Okay. That word is perhaps.
perhaps,
There you go. Can you say it again?
perhaps,
Wonderful. One more time.
perhaps.
Very good. Great job. Great job. All right. How about this one?
This one is the secret is have a good beginning, a good ending, and keep them as close together as possible.
Wonderful. Very good. Very good reading, Jackson. All right. All right. Now let's go to the next part. So, what's more important in a talk? How you start or how you finish? Which do you find more challenging? Now, let's compare your answer to my answer. Will that be fine?
What is more important in a talk? How you start or how you finish? And I feel maybe the most important is we need to deliver very logic sentence or our
Yes, anak,
content.
later Ate will fix it. So, for you, the hardest part or the most challenging part is when you deliver the context of your speech. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
I see. I see. Okay, let me type it in. So, for me, the most.
And how you start or how you finish. Maybe my opening is maybe I will look for a story, and maybe this story is related our presentation's purpose.
So, how you finish? Can you say it again?
And in the how you start maybe my opening, I will look for a story.
Mm-hmm.
And this story would be link my presentation's purpose.
I see. So your opening speech would be, or will always be, a story connected with your presentation. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow,
Or
that's mm-hmm.
or maybe we can look for uh, maybe some statistic number and to
Mm-hmm.
deliver this number to emphasize my opening.
To emphasize your opinion.
Yes. because I want to catch the audience
Attention.
attention.
That's right. Wonderful. That's a very wonderful strategy opening your speech. Very good. For me, to answer this question, what is more important in a talk, how you start or how you finish? For me, both of them is important. How you start is just like what you said, catching the people's attention, right? Your
Yes.
listeners' attention. That's the most important part. And the finishing touch is leaving an impression to your listeners, right?
Yes.
Because a speech that doesn't leave any impression to the speakers doesn't really matter, because it's just like you're talking and they're not learning anything. So the most important part is both of them, to catch their attention so they will listen to you, and the finishing part so that you can leave an impression for them to remember what you talked about. So for me, both of them is important. Which is the most challenging part? The most challenging part is how you will convince them to believe of what you're saying is true. Just like what you said, is how you convey the context of your speech to your listeners.
So is the George Burns his challenge or Arlen's challenge?
What was that?
Or you you just speak maybe articles, and this article is from the George or from Arlene. Your challenge.
Am I challenged?
Oh yes, okay.
Well, every day is always a challenging day, right?
Yes,
Whether it comes to whatever it is, there needs to be a challenge.
Yes. Presentation is a big challenge, yeah.
That's right. Presentation is a very big challenge, not only for the speaker, but also for the listeners. Anyway, the biggest challenge is for the speaker. Do you like giving speech?
Yes, speaker maybe almost to think how to catch the audience attentions. It's very, very difficult. Yeah.
I see. Now, what I mean is, do you give speech every time, or do you always give speeches?
Because I often have some presentations to deliver to the audience. So yes, yeah.
I see. I understand. Well, this is a very good practice, right? Let's practice your presentation skills in this lesson. Okay. Now let's go to part number 2, okay?
Okay.
So, according to communication expert Andrew Lay, there are 4 stages to opening a presentation. He calls this A, B, C, and D of openings. Okay. What do you think those letters stands for? So, let's go to page number 3. Number 1, there are certain letter that corresponds to blank words. Now let's answer them, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, number 1, capture your audience interest instantly. Can you guess what the word is?
Can I direct you freeing the word, or just the speed attention?
Attention. Wonderful. It's alright, you don't need to spell it.
Okay.
Don't spell it out, it's okay. Very good. Wonderful. Attention is the first word. Number 2.
It's what level of gain from the talk? It's give you the benefit.
That's right. Very good. Benefit. That is very important. Number 3.
First, show them you have authority to speak. Maybe it's creditable.
Okay. credible is right, although we have a Y here, so it's credibility.
Yeah, credibility. Yeah,
That's
credibility.
right.
Yeah,
That's
credibility.
right. Oops,
Yes.
I'm sorry, my mistake. Okay, number 4.
Give Len a roadmap of the presentation. Give Len a way is a direction.
That's right. Direction. Very good. Let's practice just one word, okay?
Roadmap. Yes.
This word is route.
Route
That's
map.
right. That's right. Route map.
Roadmap.
Route. Can you say route?
Route.
That's right.
Route.
Okay.
Route.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, let's go to part 3.
Part 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now match the openings below to the stage in 2. There are 2 openings for each stage. So, okay, so I need to refer the question to A, B, C, D.
Okay, you need to refer question number 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to A, B, C, D, E,
Yes,
F,
okay.
and G.
Okay.
Okay.
And in the 6 minutes, it will take me to give these presentations 7,000 US business. We'll go fast.
Try to type it here. I'm going to give you a space. So here's number 1 for attention, number 2 for benefit, number 3 for credibility, number 4 for direction. Type in your answer. Choose 2, okay? So it's whether A, B for number 1 or which is which, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you time for it. Let me know once you're done.
Let me,
We'll talk about it after you finish it, okay?
maybe in my, A is belong to the company give this presentation the last business year. Okay.
Take your time. Don't be in a hurry.
So then the maybe is A is 1 is A is attention because they want to catch the audience the attention.
Okay.
1 is A.
Okay.
And in my years in the then quit a bit about managing risk. How to learn maybe is the and C. B is 3. B is 3 in number 3. B is numbers is the credibility.
Okay.
And somebody once said a brand is a promise, but what happens when the promise broken? Is C is the credibility.
C is for credibility, okay?
Yes. By the end of this morning's talk, you will know how to say no and feel good about. By the end of this month's talk, you will morning's talk. You will know how to say no and feel. Is the benefit too, and D is benefit.
D is for
benefit.
benefit.
Benefit. My presentation this afternoon is in 3 main parts. Feel free to interrupt as we go along. What I hope you will get from this afternoon's sessions is a clear idea of how CRM works. Identify. Oh, hmm. Okay. And
Baby, baby!
the F
Patayan, bilis!
is direction.
Letter
F F is
F?
direction is 4. Yeah, F.
Okay.
And
Don't
I
forget
was
letter E, okay? Baby,
yeah.
put the
Let me
headset!
think. I was fortunate enough to get part of team and
Baby,
the
get the headset! It's so
Volkswagen
lakas!
and the
Baby!
original Golf GTI. Wow, geez, look like the credibility. Wow. Today we are looking at option A and B, and I will be happy to talk question at the end.
Okay. It's alright, take your
Is
time.
H and H belong to the direction.
H belong to direction, okay?
Yes. And
So,
and
only
E
missing
belong
is...
to the attention.
Okay.
And A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. So G is benefit.
Alright, you can try to check it first. Go ahead.
Maybe I check. Yeah, and I will change the answer. G is the credibility.
Okay.
And yes.
And this will be C.
And C is the attention, and E is the benefit. Maybe.
Okay, take your time. It's okay. Don't be in a hurry. Now you're missing letter H.
H.
Mm-hmm.
Look for options A and B. I will happy to take. Okay, it's to benefit. Okay.
That will be benefit. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Are you sure about this? Let me know once you're sure, okay? So we can check.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Are you okay? Are you finished?
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Now let's check it. And this is the answers. So number 1, very good choice in changing it. This is right. Very good.
Yeah, and H. We will change the H and
D, this one is right. Unfortunately, letter H isn't correct. This is supposed to be at this one. You're right with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time. So we're missing number 3 is right. Very good.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, number 3 is right. This is right. Very good. This one.
F is arrow.
That's right.
Wrong. F is wrong.
Yes. Okay, now let's try to read it, okay? Can you read this for me?
Yeah. And in the 6 minutes, it will take more to give these presentations. 7,000 US business will go fast.
Very
Fast.
good. Now let's practice this one. 60.
60.
60.
60.
Alright, can you read this one? In the 60 minutes?
60 minutes. In the 60 minutes.
Wonderful. Very good. Now try to read this one.
And in my 15 years in Silicon Valley,
That's right.
Silicon Valley, I have learned quite a bit about managing risk.
Alright, wonderful. Now this one, you were having a hard time. Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
Okay. Valley.
Valley.
Alright. Wonderful. Now let's practice this one. This one is quite.
Quite.
That's
Quite.
right. Quite.
Quite.
Wonderful. So, I've learned quite a bit about managing risk. Can you read it again, please?
Learned quite a bit about managing risk.
Wonderful. Great job. Now let's try to read this one.
And somebody once said, a brand is a promise.
It's okay.
Promise.
It's okay.
A brand is a promise, but what happens when the promise is broken?
Very good. Great job. Great job. Alright, next one.
By the end of this morning's talk, you will know how to say no and feel good about it.
Wonderful. Very good. Very good reading. Next one.
My presentation this afternoon is in 3 main parts. Feel free to interrupt as we go along.
Very good reading. Great job. Next one.
What I hope you will get from this afternoon's sessions is a clearer idea of how CRM works.
Wonderful. Very good. Very good. Next one.
I was fortunate enough to be part of the team at Volkswagen that developed the original Golf GTI.
Awesome. Next one.
And today we are looking at options A and B, and I will be happy to talk questions at the end.
Wonderful. All right. Now, Jackson, here's what we're going to do. You're very good with your reading. You know exactly what you want to say. You can express yourself in English very well. What I want to improve from you is I want you to improve how you say the words. Let's say, for example, when you read, you just read, just like what you're doing right now. But I would like you to give more feeling, to improve your feeling when you're reading something. So, a presentation, when you present something, it's not just about reading what you wanted to say or just talking and talking. It's all about the feelings that you put in what you're trying to say so that the people will also feel what you're trying to say. Okay? Okay.
So maybe some word I need to emphasize the word, and I have the maybe my reading the article, and I have how can explain, and maybe my voice have the high and the low. It's right.
That's right. The intonation. Not only the intonation, you need to give conviction of what you say. Let's say, for example, let's practice one letter C. Somebody once said, a brand is a promise. But what happens when that promise is broken? Okay, instead of reading it as somebody once said, a brand is a promise. But what happens when the brand promise is broken? So with that, it's just reading. But when you give a speech is different from reading. When you give a speech, you need to know what you're saying. And to know what you're saying, you need to fully put into your feelings and your efforts into it. Okay? Okay, so try reading letter C with feelings. Do you
Okay.
want me to repeat it again?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh.
Somebody once said, a
Somebody-
brand is a promise.
Uh-huh.
But what happens when that promise is broken?
Okay. So somebody once said, a brand is promise, but what happens when the promise is broken?
Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's practice that more, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's go to part 4, alright? Alright, so part 4. What ways are there of capturing your audience interest right at the start of your talk?
Mm-hmm.
With a partner, complete a mind map opposite using the phrases in the boxes. So we have this. Go to page number 5. Openers. Give them, code, show them, tell them, explode, and ask them. So these are the words that we have, and try to connect them with the following. Okay?
Okay.
Let's start with number 1 will be give them.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, what did I do? What have I done?
So one is the give them.
That's right. Number 2 will be code. Number 3 will be show them. 4 will be tell them. 5 will be explode. And 6 will be ask them. Now we are going to put these words to where do you think they are supposed to be. Okay?
Okay. Give them a photography or a cartoon.
Okay, give them.
Yeah.
Alright.
And can I fill in the S line is 6. Yeah. 6. A problem or a puzzle. X line a problem or a puzzle.
So ask them will be a problem or a puzzle.
6. Yeah, 6.
Mhm. Okay.
And show them somebody well known a video is the 3.
Okay, so somebody well known, a video. Somebody well known
A video.
video. Okay. Oh, this one is different. Sorry.
And tell them a surprising fact. Or no facts
Mm-hmm.
or statistic is the 4.
Okay. Surprising facts or
Statistic. And a news headline and tell them a news headline, so it's a 4.
Okay.
And ask them a question is 6.
Comes with the joke.
And tell them a joke.
Okay.
4. So 4 too. Wow. So maybe
It's actually a question, then a joke. So is it supposed to be here?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There?
A joke is in tell them a joke. Tell
Yes,
them
it's
a
like
joke.
this.
Tell them a joke.
Oh, okay. You want this to be tell them.
Yeah, joke and question maybe is the
Okay.
and popular math is give them a popular math.
Meat.
Meat.
Yes. Just like
Meat.
meat. Something
Meat.
that you eat. Yes. Do you know the word meat?
Meat maybe is the God story.
That's right. Greek mythology. Okay.
So I want to change the answer is give them
Oh, give them.
a news headline.
Okay.
And then no maybe we
Oh,
can
you have to remember. Oh,
tell
just a
them.
second. You have to remember, Jackson. With tell
Yes.
them, you only have two. So you have to take one of these off. This a joke is with a question.
Yes, I need to
Yeah. This
yes.
one is supposed to be with this one.
Oh, so it's a question and a joke.
They're together.
Oh yes. Oh so
Yeah.
okay.
So we
Okay.
have to put this here, or you can figure out where you
Yes.
want to put them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
But,
So you already have
yes,
two over here.
but joke, I never hear somebody ask them a joke.
That is right. No one asks a joke. They always
Yeah.
just tell them or give them.
Yeah, it's very but maybe it's very strange. Ask also, and maybe we'll
Maybe since
give
there's a
them
show them,
and
maybe
tell them
uh-huh.
a joke or
Tell
give me a joke is okay, or show them.
maybe let's change one, okay? I'll give you
Yes.
an idea. Maybe let's change photograph or cartoon, since you cannot give them to this when you're giving a speech. Maybe you put them to show them.
Can show maybe a show them photography.
That's right. A photograph or
Photography
cartoon.
and the cartoon is moved to the 3.
So you oh yeah, 3. I'm sorry. So
Yes,
you
3.
still have a room for gifting.
Yeah. Yes.
So you can give them a question or a joke or whatnot.
Yes.
Whatever you would like. Go on.
So a popular myth. No. Shoreland, a surprising fact
Wonderful choice.
statistic to move to the 3.
To number 3?
Number 3. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And Shoreland.
Okay, so you already completed number 3. Very good. Now we still have room for 2.
The raise their hand. Ask them to raise their hand. Is 6.
All right.
Yes, ask them and raise their hand.
Okay. So a story or an anecdote. Do you know what an anecdote is?
What is an anecdote?
Okay. So an anecdote.
I thought the story. Yeah, it's the similar story.
It's actually similar story. When we say an anecdote, it's short and amusing and a real incident or a person. So it's a real story.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
it's really unreliable though. Even though it's real, it's just a hearsay. It's unreliable and it's your hearsay. Maybe you can think of this as stories that our grandmother will say about something. Tales that our grandmother will say. Let's say, for example, here in the Philippines, my grandmother usually will tell me that there are
Okay.
creatures in the night, things like those, and they seen it, even though that you
Okay.
know there's no
So
such thing.
is the for a story. A story is in the number 4, and I will move a popular myth to the 2. Quote. Quote. Quote.
Do you want me to change it?
Yes.
Okay. Change
to
a
2.
popular myth
Myth. Yeah.
into number
2.
number 2. Okay. And the
So
last one.
next
Talk to a
is
neighbor.
expert.
Okay. All right. Are you sure with this?
Oh, it's very difficult.
It's very difficult. It's all right. We'll talk
Yes.
about it. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yes.
I'll give you an idea or the answers. Can you see them? I'll put this. Okay. So give them a puzzle, a surprising or statics. Very good. Quote somebody well known. Show them a photograph or a cartoon. Okay. Or let's put this higher. No, there it is. Okay. So quote somebody well known, show them a photograph or a cartoon, a video, a news headline. Tell them a joke, a story, or an anecdote. Explode a popular myth. Ask them a question to raise their hands, to talk to a neighbor. Okay?
Mm.
So this is the answers. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever, do you know TED Talk?
Tech Talk.
TED Talk. Wait, I'm going to give you a very, very helpful presentation or people who do presentation very well. And this is
The presentation very well.
it's
Yes.
www.ted.com. Have you ever seen this website?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I have here the video. Oh I use the pod. I have a maybe my have a app is
Oh, an application.
podcast.
Oh, podcast. I see. Okay.
I can find the TED and to hear some presentation.
Yes, that's right. TED Talk or TED, TED, is
TED,
very popular. This is very popular when it comes to presentation from around the world, of people whose accounts are very, very engaging. Now, I usually listen to this to, of course, explore more options when using these things and to give ideas of how to present, right?
Okay, yes.
That's right. Okay, do you have any questions with it though? Do you have any questions with this?
Yeah. Let me. So first, sure. Somebody will know. And show land. Photography or cartoon. Wow. Seems to have a lot of gap.
Yes, it's quite tricky, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still studying it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Though, do you have any questions?
No?
Alright, since you don't have any question, let's go to the listening part. Now, I'd like you to open 1.02. Do you know how to open it?
Okay. How to?
Okay, give you the link just a second, and I would like you to click on it. Here you go. This is the link. Can you see the link?
Link.
Page number 6. This one.
And I.
Click in it and you listen to it.
Yes. I open this file.
Wonderful. Great job.
And
Now
start.
listen to the opening of 5 different presentations. After each, extract, discuss, and question below the partners. Okay?
Track 2. Extract 1.
What's in a name? If your most valuable asset is your brand, everything. For example, did you know that for over 20 years Apple Computers was locked in a legal dispute with Apple Corps, the holding company owned by the Beatles, over their right to use the Apple name? And did you know that the giant American brewer Anheuser-Busch is still unable to call Budweiser beer Budweiser in Germany and France because that's the registered name belonging to the Budvar brewery in the Czech Republic? Today, I want to talk to you about the multi-billion-dollar business of creating and protecting brand identity.
Extract 2.
You know, there's a common misconception that mergers just don't work. In fact, we're repeatedly told that 70 to 80% of them fail. And it's true that one of the biggest of all time, the
By the way, Jackson,
$180
let me know
billion
once you're done, okay?
AOL Time
Yes.
Warner merger went badly wrong.
The presentation
But that's the thing.
is not
It's mega mergers that fail. When you
What was that? Are you finished?
Yes, finish. Yeah, because
Okay.
just hear the presentation. We need to hear the video.
You are finished listening to the audio file.
Oh, just the finish. Yeah.
Yes. Just let me know once you're finished and I'll go to page 7. I'm going to paste the script so that you can look for the extract. You have to answer this question afterwards, okay?
Okay. Oh, this is. Oh, okay.
Yes, these are questions from the audio file. So listen to the audio file to 5 different presentations and we'll talk about each of them with a question below, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so listen to the audio file. Let me know once you're done, alright?
Okay.
Very good.
And adjust I have here the video.
The audio, yes. Audio, 1.
Audio, yes.
That's right.
Okay.
1.0, this is the link to it. You can click this, you can click this one, any of those, and just listen to it. Let me know once you're done, okay?
Okay.
I thought you were already listening to it earlier.
Yes, I don't. You just say the link the audio and I just
I see.
connect to hear the audio.
Oh, you were listening to the audio. That's right.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
audio. Yes. Listen to the audio. Let me know once you're done, okay?
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. I also pasted the script on page 7. Look at it if you cannot follow to the audio, okay?
Okay. And what 2 pieces of the information that the speaker open with? Did they surprise you? In 2 words, what his presentations going to be about?
Okay, do you have an idea what 2 pieces of information does the speaker open with?
I just forgot.
Listen to it. Or listen to it, then read the script at page 7, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it is the what 2 piece of information that the speaker open with, and maybe he just deliver what is the why the what is the variable for the product brand. And so they deliver the some example to emphasize his thinking. Yeah.
I see. Actually, the speaker opens with a rhetorical question. That is, he opens a rhetorical question, what's in a name, right?
Yeah.
That is his first words, right?
Uh-huh.
What's in a name? Now, it will capture your attention. Did the speaker surprise you in these 2 words?
What is in a name? The name is the apple, Apple computers.
And Apple Corporation, right?
Oh, Apple Corporation.
That's right.
Oh, Apple Corporations.
That's right. So he's talking about Apple Corporation and Apple Computers. So did it surprise you with the presentations, or in those two words, what's his presentation going to be about?
Maybe he want to deliver the creative and the value.
I see. Actually, the speaker also informed us in the last part of his sentence. That is, it's about your brand identity, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So it's going to be, or in his opening spiel, or his opening speech, it shows that it's going to be brand identity, right?
Okay.
That's right. Okay. Now, we only have a few minutes left, so maybe we'll not talk about extract 2, but but we will continue with extract 2 on next Friday. All right?
Okay.
Let's talk more about extract 1. Do you have any questions with it?
No?
You're okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you know rhetorical approaches? Let me type it in.
Sorry, please. What is this?
Okay.
Approach?
This is
What
that's
is the rhetorical approach is?
Rhetorical approaches.
Rhetorical, yeah.
This is very important when it comes to speech. When we say rhetorical approaches, according to Socrates or Aristotle, wag ingay, rhetorical approaches are ethos, pathos,
Ethos,
and logos.
Ethos,
Ethos is credibility in
credibility.
English. Pathos in English is emotion.
So, ethos, pathos, and logos, which language is this?
This is from Aristotle's book. I'm not sure what Aristotle's language is. Maybe Latin, I guess. But this is from Aristotle's book, okay? Aristotle is the one who wrote rhetorical approaches. Do you know who Aristotle is?
I first time to hear. I hear it is my first time.
Oh, this is the first time that you heard about him.
Yeah, yes. This is the first time I hear about it.
Heard, because it's in the past. Him, because it's a person. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So the rhetorical approach is the man. Rhetorical approach is or a website.
It's actually not a website. It's a teaching. It's a way.
Okay.
It's
okay.
art.
Or maybe it's a skill or a speech skill. Or
Art
way.
of
Okay. Way. Direction. Way. Okay. Oh, it's art.
Yes, it's an art of persuasion. Do you know what persuasion means?
Persuasion. Maybe let me. Maybe sometimes you have a question and I will explain or to reply. Be similar. Yeah.
It's alright. Persuasion means convincing someone of something.
Convincing someone. Okay.
Okay? Persuasion is to convince. Anyway, we'll talk about it on our next meeting. We'll talk about more of that, rhetorical and the approaches. But for now, it's our time. Thank you for having me today. Alright?
Okay.
You did a really good job with your reading skills. You are very good with your English. You know how to express yourself. We'll just practice more on that. Please wag maingay. But for now,
Uh-huh.
let's put it to rest and we'll talk about it on our next meeting. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Okay then.
Do you have any questions?
It's okay.
Oh,
And
you're okay.
so I just I just need to hear the maybe extra one and to answer the question ones. Or
We're going to listen to it on our next meeting again, okay?
Okay.
So we'll listen to audio 1.02 on our next meeting, but for now, take your rest, alright?
Okay.
Good
Okay.
night. Have a
night.
wonderful evening. Bye bye.